Hey guys, hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Divine Sade if you're new. So today guys, we're going to be talking about three characters in particular. We're going to be talking about Curtis Mayfield, we're going to be talking about Whoopi Goldberg, and we're going to be talking about Chainz. So these three characters, as you can see, they share similar features. So the only difference that goes on with these three characters in particular is one, the different time periods that they were part of. So Curtis, for example, he's obviously the older character in this, so a lot of his pictures are in black and white, and a lot of his dressing and his style was very old school, okay? And then you have Whoopi, she's a female, in quotation, she's presented as a female, so therefore she's like the female version of them. And then you have Chainz, he's super tall. These other two characters are not that tall, considering how tall he is. Whoopi is literally the female version of Curtis, and I'm gonna show you guys more side by sides later in this video, so keep watching. They literally look so much alike. These three characters all share that same rounded jaw, and like this, their mouth looks like there's something in their mouth. You know what I'm talking about? So right here is a side by side of Chainz and Curtis, and as you can see, they look so much alike from the side by side. Their eyes look exactly alike, their nose even looks alike, and their mouth. Okay, so they look very much alike. And here is Whoopi and Curtis, and I think it's pure mockery how Whoopi always wears her glasses like that, and I think it's just paying homage to the character that she's based from. So, of course, these two characters have been together. As I showed you guys in previous videos and past videos, they can be with their other characters. They're like Sims, okay? You can create a Sims from another Sims that you already have made, right? You can take the features or something from another character and put on another Sim character, okay? And that's what this is. That's what's going on here, okay? So they share these similar features, all right? And they're not made like me and all of the rest of you that are watching are made, you know, how you're made from your mom and your dad and other genetics down the line, right? These things aren't produced like that, okay? It's produced way different, and that's just off of context. And they really love being with each other, like the other characters, like they like doing this a lot. Two characters in the same group of characters like to meet up or something like that. They like doing that because it's kind of like mockery for one. Two, it's like a regular person liking their reflection, you know? So if you look in the mirror, you like your reflection. So of course they're gonna like another character that has some features that came from them, all right? So they be quite fond of each other, all right? And that's just the pure mockery of it, is when they're always together sometimes. So I've explained this in my Mick Jagger and Harry Styles video. Mick Jagger loves Harry Styles so much, and of course he does. It's literally the copy and paste of himself, all right? And then I've explained this in my Nicki and Shaka Khan videos. I've explained this in my Nicki and Cardi B videos, and of course they hate each other, and hate is just as equivalent as loving someone, all right? So they're always going to give their other characters some type of attention, okay? That's the bottom line. So right here, this is a whole breakdown of Curtis. So I'm going to be talking about his death. I'm going to be showing you guys all the gematria because it's obviously scripted, okay? So right here, Curtis, he died at 57, which equals 12. The next character, who is Chainz, he's born September 12th, all right? So he died at 57, that equals 12. His birthday, he's born on the 12th of September, okay? And then next is Whoopi, all right? And so this is what I was talking about with their mouth and their jaws. They all have this like rounded jaw with this mouth that looks like something's in it. You know what I'm talking about? Just looks like something's in their mouth, and they all share this similar feature. Okay, so let's get into some connections. Jay-Z and Kanye are known for sampling Curtis Mayfield's song, and Chainz loves Jay-Z, and Jay-Z loves Chainz, of course. A lot of times there's always these connections that involve other characters who are connected to the two characters, if that makes sense. So for example, Curtis dies, his music is kind of like I guess you can say, legendary to some other type of artist, new coming artists such as Jay-Z during the time. And Jay-Z uses that as a sample in one of his songs. Then he becomes friends and loves his next character, Curtis's next character, which is 2 Chainz, all right? And that's what's going on here. And right here it says Jay-Z once offered to fly him out for a meeting. So obviously he likes him so much. And here we go, side by sides of them. And here we go, them together. And here's them again. And so another connection is the group D12, which Eminem is in. They sampled one of Curtis's songs. And here we go. This is Eminem and 2 Chainz together, obviously. A lot of times when they sample their stuff, they're going to be with the next character. So, of course, Lady Gaga is doing massive symbolism. Every time she is on the screen, there's massive symbolism with this character. So, black and white, of course. Go check out my checkerboard video. It'll be in the card above or down below in the description box. And then she's doing the glasses that have the covering. Future did this in his album cover. And Snooki had did this. Go check out my Snooki video because that's where I really explained the glasses and like how they're covered like that. So Whoopi, she's a part of the 2 Chainz and Curtis group of characters. Whoopi is with Lady Gaga right here, and Lady Gaga's even kissing her, which is very weird. And so they're kissing right here. And so I guess Lady Gaga performed on The View. Then that other lady's wearing the glasses and she looks really stupid. But this is all like some weird brainwashing symbolism going on right here. So the connection here, so in my Amy Winehouse and my Lady Gaga video, I talked about all the characters involved in there, and Krayshawn, she was one of the characters involved with this Lady Gaga character. The connection here is that 2 Chainz, which Whoopi's other character, is with Lady Gaga's other character, okay? So there are 2 modern characters, Whoopi's and Lady Gaga modern characters, which are Krayshawn and 2 Chainz, are both with each other, and they were just with each other in this picture that I just showed you guys. And here's Krayshawn and 2 Chainz again. They're really close, and I think this is really funny how they're so close, and then you have Lady Gaga kissing on Whoopi, all right? So I just think that's really weird, and they have a lot of songs together, and here they go again, always together, and there they go again. And then they have this song called Breakfast together. And then they have this song called Murder, which ties into the gematria behind Whoopi Goldberg, her stage name, equaling out with murder. So Goldberg and Murder both share 34 and 43 and 38 in the same ciphers, okay? And then Dead and Whoopi both share the same gematria. They share 41 and 14 in the full reduction cipher. And then they share 22 in the reverse full reduction cipher. So this character, off this gematria alone, this character is going to die. Just bottom line, or people around her are going to die, something like that. Because the fact that with both words, it's 2 ciphers that she's connected with, these 2 words. Okay, so now let's get into Curtis Mayfield. So Curtis, before he died, he was paralyzed on August 13th, all right? And 2 Chainz, his name in a reverse full reduction cipher equals 31, which is 13. So another thing that is scripted, so it says that he's paralyzed from the neck down, right? So in this article, it says that he was paralyzed from the neck down. Paralyzed neck, Curtis Mayfield and Elaine Johnson, which is Whoopi's real name. All 3 of these things share the same gematria, which shows that it's a scripted fucking event. So paralyzed neck and Elaine Johnson both share 60 in the full reduction cipher. Paralyzed neck, Curtis Mayfield, Elaine all share 66 in the reverse full reduction and full reduction cipher. And then paralyzed neck and Elaine Johnson shares 210 and 141 in the reverse in English ordinal, okay? So that just shows that this is really scripted. And a lot of times with these scripted events that happen to them, their other characters have the gematria that adds up perfectly with it. So, for example, when Kevin Samuels died, all the gematria was so linked to his other character, which was Tracy McGrady. And you guys can go check out those videos. So right here, Curtis, his middle name is Lee. So Curtis Lee Mayfield. And Lee and Dad have the same gematria. They both share 14 and 22. So they both share 14 and 22 in the English ordinal and in the full reduction and reverse full reduction cipher. And then right here, Curtis Mayfield and Elaine Johnson. Elaine Johnson is Whoopi's middle name and last name. And they both share 66 in a full reduction cipher. Next, Mayfield and 2 Chainz's real name both share 42 in the same cipher. They share 42 in the same cipher, which is a reverse full reduction cipher. They share 141 in the same cipher, which is the reverse ordinal. And they share 75 in the English ordinal. That's crazy how these two characters, 2 Chainz and Curtis, share gematria the exact same. It's not reversed or anything. The exact same in 3 total ciphers. That's crazy. So here's a side by side. As you can see, they look so much alike. And here's another side by side of them. And I think the pure mockery with this is all 3 characters, they're all wearing shades and glasses all the time. So Whoopi is literally the, in quotations, female version of them. That's literally what they would look like if they were a female. And here's another side by side, and I hope you guys can see. They all share that same mouth, like that rounded looking mouth, you know? That's something they all share. I just think it's complete mockery how Whoopi wears her glasses. I just think it's just paying pure homage to the character that she comes from. And then here you go, another side by side, and they look so much alike. And then there's all 3 of them again. And then here's her. In this full picture, she looks like a witch. You know, what she was wearing, she looks like a freaking witch. And of course, she's doing a hand gesture. She's throwing up the horns. And then right here, this is pure mockery. The fact that she even dressed like this and put this scarf on her head like this. Who always wears a scarf on their head like that, especially with their dreads? 2 Chainz, as you can see from this right here. He's always wearing the scarf on his head. And this is younger Whoopi, and she looks like them still. And when I looked at her, she's literally, and I keep repeating this, all she is just the presented female wannabe version of them. That's all that is. And someone had made this of her, and she looks so fucking creepy. Like, she looks weird. Like, she looks like a creature. Like, you know, like something that's not human, you know? Alright, so here's another connection. So this is Nicki Minaj and Whoopi. And so there was a huge thing where this meme had went viral saying that was basically Lil Wayne. And that's where a lot of people got that fake ass connection from, because they're not the same. If you put a side by side of them actually together, they do not look alike. And how to spot that they don't look alike: if you match up their younger selves, they don't look alike. Okay, that is bullshit. That's some false that's some false role pushed by the media. They do not look alike. Okay, they love to push those, but it just doesn't match up. And this is actually a connection. This is actually a connection between 2 Chainz and Whoopi being the same, okay? Because what's the chances she's with Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj and 2 Chainz have a song together called Bees in the Trap, and they have massive amount of pictures together, and they're always pretty much together. And he's doing a thumbs up in this picture right here, which is symbolism. And then here they go again together. So that's just a big connection that they both are involved with Nicki Minaj. And I found this picture of Whoopi as she get older, she looks so much like Curtis, and they're making her look super fat, and she's gaining all this weight, and that's when you can just really see Curtis in her. So yeah, guys, Curtis Mayfield, Whoopi Goldberg, and Two Chainz, all three of these characters are the exact same. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate all of you.